Hi, and welcome to Memory Lane Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how to do the dryer sheet technique. What that is, it is using a dryer sheet over an image and using some holographic powders to give you this nice shimmery effect here. Hopefully that you can see it in your computer. I'm not sure if you can really see it or not. I hope that you can because it's really pretty. This image was actually used by using this stamp set right here. This is the stamp that I use. It's from Close to My Heart, and it's only available through their Mistletoe Workshop Kit. It is a great set. I love the stamp set. Okay, let me tell you the supplies that you need. The supplies you need are your Xyron machine. This little machine is perfect for your little projects such as this, but I also use my big Xyron for my bigger projects for when I do it in my scrapbook pages. You need a dryer sheet. These are dryer sheets that I tend to use, that I do like to use. With these dryer sheets are the best kind to use. Do not use the kind that are thick sponge-like ones. They will not work. And as you can see, the reason why this works is because all this little webbing in here, hopefully you can see that, it works really well. Let me show you this piece here. This I want you to avoid. Let me move that out of the way. See how this is really condensed and dense right in here? You want to avoid those areas when you're doing your image. When you have those in, it kind of blocks your image from being seen, and it doesn't look that great. So try to avoid those spots. This dryer sheet's actually very excellent, especially for your bigger projects that you want to do. You also need tweezers and your cutters. I like to use my tweezers to hold my project as I am heat embossing it. I like to use the holographic embossing powder. This stuff is awesome. And last but not least, you need your heat gun. Love it. Okay, let's get started. Here is the image I had already stamped it out. Just to make it go faster, you place it into your Xyron machine. Now when you place it into your Xyron machine, normally when you want a sticker, you want the stickiness to be on the back. This time you want the stickiness on the front. So you're going to place that in. Let's get that in there. Pull it through. Take that off. Take that out of the way. Then do a little rub to make sure it sticks. Take off the backing. Then you're going to do another rub again. And then if I flip it over this way, you can see the image right through it. You like to make sure it's rubbed to make sure you have all that adhesive on there. And when you peel it off, just be careful because sometimes, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see it or not, it wants to come up with the paper. There you go. Whoops. You rub that back again. There we go. Now it's stayed on. Hopefully you can see that it's matte on there. It's not shiny or nothing. Then you're going to take your dryer sheet and then you're going to place it face down onto your dryer sheet. Just like so. And you're going to rub it. You're going to keep on rubbing it and to make sure that you have it all on there. And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut around it. Now when you're using your scissors, be sure not to use your good paper cutting scissors. It will dull them out. What I like to do when I'm done is to clean my scissors, and after I'm done cleaning them and drying them off, I like to use a couple layers of tin foil to sharpen them back up again, because this will dull your scissors out, and it does actually get kind of sticky. So if you're doing a lot of projects with it, definitely clean out your scissors and be mindful of that. So when you're done that, I like to rub it again, make sure it's on there. And take your Prisma glitter. This is my handy dandy glitter catcher piece of paper. Gotta love that. Just put a little on, sprinkle it on, use your finger, our greatest tool, and rub it in there. Don't be afraid to rub hard. Get it in all those little nooks and crannies of the dryer sheet. This also helps make sure it's in there and it's not going to come out when you're embossing it. There you go. Rub your fingers off. Tap it off lightly. You don't want it to be a lot, take it all off when you tap it. Put that to the side and get my tweezers. There you go. Put that there. And when you're heat embossing, I'm going to try to speak above this because I don't want it to be too loud. But when you're heat embossing, please be careful not to overheat because it will melt the dryer sheet. And you can tell that when you're overheating, it will start looking very matte. And as you're heating this, it will get a little bit more shiny, and you can tell when to stop. As you can see, it's starting to get there. Keep your embossing tool moving around because you don't want it to keep it in one spot. Move this around over here. Make sure you get those edges. And when you're doing this, it also helps melt the, that smells so good. It helps melt the dryer sheet onto the adhesive, which is an extra bonus. But it smells so good when you're doing it. And there you go, finished one. And what I also like to do is, when I'm done doing that, I like to also ink the edges, re-ink them again, because the dryer sheet does show through just a little bit. So you just ink it a little bit, and there you go. Right there, it's all done. It's nice and complete, and then place it onto your project. Hopefully you can see the glitter. And here I have another one that I use. This cute little reindeer. He is from the Heartfelt Christmas stamp set. I'm close to my heart. He's right here. Hopefully you can see him right there. He's so cute. I love that stamp set. But this is what he looks like when he is all done and, done up. Got sweet leaf on them and some cocoa and chocolate. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you could see the shimmer on the cards, on the projects, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. Please leave a comment. Thank you. Have a great day.